Oh, this is so exciting.
Yes.
Matt's afraid of missing out.
You shouldn't miss out too much. It'll be alright. He'll survive. I will survive. Okay. So, we got everything running here. Here we go. Yep, it's going. All right. So, yeah, so last we left off, you guys, well, we'll just backtrack a little bit and say you guys are about to hook the corner, and the portal as always opens up, and Gillum snags Matt just before you guys break the corner. So he's still in cuffs. You guys know the password for those cuffs.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So, yeah, he said it. I don't know if you guys remember that password.
I don't remember what he said it was.
Ooh, you remember what that password is?
No, I was sitting right next to him too.
Ooh, might have to do a strength check to either break it. Unless somebody wants to try to remember, that's up to you guys.
Oh, I do have
I'll do
inspiration.
a intelligence roll here.
Oh,
Yeah, do me insight.
oh, George, I do have inspiration.
Oh yeah. Who's got inspiration?
I do.
Absolutely. I think we all do.
Yeah, this time I actually didn't use it out of desperation. I'm going to use this for emergency.
So, yeah, roll me some insight.
Could I guidance him?
Nope.
What'd you roll?
Oh, it's 2.
Ooh, no.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll try. Can I guidance
Insight.
himself? Or is it because we're in front of him?
Yeah, no, not at the current moment, because we'll just say that he popped into the portal and you guys were like, oh, like not really enough time to
22?
for insight.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll
So
13.
you remember it was a food item
Oh,
Bobby Ganoush?
that involved the stomach of is it a goat?
A
Stomach
goat
of
or
a
a
lamb?
sheep or something like that.
Yeah. stomach of
Oh. Can I cheat and look it up on my phone?
No.
Damn.
beaches?
No, it's
Yeah. It's the stomach of or the intestines of a sheep stuffed, or a heart stuffed into the
a
stomach and
meal.
boiled.
I don't know it. I don't know
Yeah.
what name he used.
I can't.
I guess you're stuck in.
Roll.
No, I rolled to find
Roll
out.
for it. Insight.
9,
Plus.
0.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, no, you said 22.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah,
I rolled a
we'll say
13 plus 9.
It was haggis.
Haggis.
I'm going to write that down.
Good man.
Haggis.
Yeah. So you guys can deactivate it, but you won't be able to reactivate it.
That's fine.
So, because the only one attuned to him is going to be Matt.
Yeah.
But you can deactivate him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, you guys were just
Matt didn't have him
around
on
the
the old
corner.
man's get him with his all
we
chained
could have
up.
just watched the
you would have
video
had to
from last
break them,
week.
and then they would have been dead.
Yeah.
They would have been useless. That room. Let me see.
Because we're working our way to where the prisoners are to be sacrificed.
Yeah. So let me see. That. Okay. So you guys hook the corner, and you see this lengthy hallway here that has 4 different tunnels leading off, or 6 different tunnels. 2 in the distance, but these are a little bit harder to see. These 4 are just off from the tunnel that you guys, because you guys came down this way, came up to the Y, and then you're looking down that way. As you guys go down and hook that corner, a couple of cultists walk into the hallway and acknowledge that you guys are there. And one of them looks over and they're like, ah!
What are they dressed as? Colors.
Yeah, let's see.
We're important.
Are you gonna roll?
We had to get into combat because of this.
Yeah, we had to hide the bodies.
We're dressed as in the.
And I'm not exaggerating. We did have to hide the bodies.
You didn't have to hide the bodies.
You didn't hide the bodies.
You
didn't
put
have to
them
hide
in
them.
a very odd situation where somebody's gonna be like, "I don't know what happened here, but I don't want to question it."
They killed each other, and the guard rank was molesting them.
Oh yeah. It was.
Let's see.
Yeah, and I actually rolled good that time.
Because we're in white, right? We have the white robes. Okay, that's what all ours
I
are.
thought we were purple.
We're purple wearers of purple, so leaders. But the chromatic dragon color that we're wearers of purple of is white.
Yeah. So they step out, and one of them is in white garb, the other is in green.
Okay. Cool.
So they step out, and they acknowledge that they're there, and they're like, "Oh, more prisoners for the cells. Okay."
Prisoner transport from cell block 1138.
That's what you're saying?
I wasn't notified. I'll have to read.
But yeah, so now they come out, and they're like, "Oh, this is some last minute additions. This will be nice, and a nice little extra add on to the ones that are already up there. So hey."
So where are we going with them?
So essentially, if you guys want, we can go ahead and either take this guy down to the cell, which is just down here on the right-hand side. We can go ahead. There's only a couple of people left. Most of the others have been moved already. So we can go ahead and throw them in there, and then,
Where have they been moved to?
they are up in the main chamber. So
Tell me why I feel like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion trying to get into the castle.
Dressed as the monkeys.
Just as the foot soldiers.
but no, so they look for a second, and they're like, "Oh, he's kind of decked out. Is he an adventurer?"
Well, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that is perfect.
Get me out of here.
We'll go ahead and actually we'll take him off of your hands, and what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and take him up to the main chamber right now. So yeah, we'll go ahead. And you guys can. There's a mess hall right here that we just came out of, I believe. What's the mess hall, right?
Does it look like there's a lot of people around us, or is it just these?
Just these two.
Yeah. They're like, if you like, some of the lower level guys are, in the room behind us. You guys can go ahead and a few of them are drinking, and we're kind of partying and getting a little bit ready. Not too bad, because, they'll probably kill us if we get too plastered. But we'll go ahead and take him off of your all's hands, and you guys can go ahead and chill while we go ahead and run him up there.
I really wish I could, but I'm under strict orders to deliver him personally.
Ooh.
So could you I wouldn't mind an escort down there if you could walk us down there and take us where he can be put away.
I look at.
Ooh, see, last minute changes. Unfortunately, Severin has ordered that no one but a few people are to bring any more prisoners down to the main chambers of the well. So, unfortunately, other than myself, the guy in the green, he's basically indicating himself and a few small, short others are the only ones that are allowed because they truly do not want the ritual interrupted. So, unfortunately, with that, we can take him up or we can, throw him in the cell with the other people.
No one tosses a dwarf here.
And,
I'm gonna sneeze and whisper the password for the locks.
I was going to let them take him. Since he's going to the sacrificial thing, he can then let them out by just the word, because he knows what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what I was gonna
we're
have to
splitting
do.
the party, man.
I never said that we were going to leave him alone.
Yeah,
We
but
just have to give the appearance that we're not following them.
Yeah.
That's or at least my thought. We can be just as stealthy. I don't have heavy armor on. My AC is pretty good for having, a stealthier armor. But that's kind of where my thought was on that.
But like I said, nobody tosses a dwarf. So there'll be no tossing.
And I'll backhand him. Silence!
Silence, peasant. Yes. But yeah, so, ooh. And the guys are like, ooh, that is smart. Sucks to be you, Mr. Adventurer. But yeah, so they basically indicate, the one guy is, I can go ahead and throw him in the cell, but if we can, honestly, I would personally like to just gut this guy right here and drag him down the hall in front of the few little other civilians that we have left for the sacrifices. And, yeah, we have a few people left just for extra bonus, hoping we get a little extra favor with Tiamat. So, personally, I'd like to gut him right here and just drag him down the hall. Maybe Tiamat will let me have a little extra treasure, extra favor if I do something like that.
I'm going to quickly slowly get one of my darts ready in my hands, like try to sneak, like slide it.
You're completely bound. You can't move for shit.
No, I meant
Yeah, I think you slid like some knives in your sleeve.
I mean.
Oh, you're saying the item that he can't.
Yeah.
So,
You're in cuffs basically, but you can kind of like move them up.
Yeah.
So a little more accessible. So once you get them off, they're more fat, ready to be accessible.
That's what I'm doing.
Well,
So, like,
you ready, Eric?
Yeah, I'm sneezing and I'm whispering the.
Well, no, I actually have a funnier way. I was gonna walk behind one of the guys and just put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Well, we don't want to be a haggis."
That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I don't want to be we don't want to be a haggis to you all."
Okay. So once you say that, then the cuffs drop off of his arms.
I'm gonna pull the dagger out of my hand and stab the guy in the neck. Because I have a dagger too, remember, I keep it in my bracers, and I'm going to stab the guy who's my hand's on his shoulder, stab him in the neck with the dagger that I have.
Okay.
And I too will take my dagger and both hands plunge in.
I'm doing it as one full thing.
Yeah.
So
as
I
you
don't
do
want to be a
that-
haggis.
So as you're able to do that, basically you'll just one-shot the dude. And which one did you go behind? There's the green guy and the white.
Who's the one doing most of the talking?
The green.
Then it was the green.
Okay. So as you do that, you're basically just going to one-shot that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But as you do that, the other guy just screams alarm. And so with that,
I'm going to precast mirror image since they all had a free action.
Yeah, you can do that. You guys essentially have kind of a surprise round for the moment. So basically with that, we'll roll for initiative. You guys will have an essential surprise round.
12.
12.
11.
30.
You can roll a natural
He rolled a
20.
natural 20 on the initiative.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
No one beating him.
So.
It's usually not bad for a rogue to get a natural 20, especially with the surprise round.
Yeah.
Too bad you're not assassination class.
He had it, but while he was that, he was rolling like single digits the whole time. Like, seriously.
Assassination. If you get a surprise round?
Anybody you go before, if you get advantage, and if you hit, it's a critical.
Yeah.
Just period. You don't even have to roll a natural 20 on it.
Yeah. There's a bunch of auto crits.
Yep.
And it's really good if you have a couple levels in the paladin and you can pump a smite in there because the smite damage is dice.
I'm doing that with a ranger with one of the builds that I have. I'm doing a ranger, a ranger gloomstalker, and a rogue assassin because essentially if I go first, I have the potential on the first round of getting 3 attacks. So I would crit if I hit, especially with being a ranger, I get a fighting style, archery, and so forth. I'd be able to hit a lot easier, so I could essentially get 3 crits before anybody gets a move off. And that's how I've actually designed his build. Or a variation of them. I haven't figured out which one I'm going to go in. So then you find out if I need to do more damage in that for that particular campaign, or if he needs to be more of a skill bot. Because it depends on what party is too, so... means we're gonna have to boat down this hall and get down and fuck up this sacrifice.
This foe is beyond any of you. Run!
No, not that. We just have to book it down because we gotta prevent this from happening.
I would have liked
Otherwise,
to have seen if we could still get into that room and see if we can get some allies here, because the three of us we're gonna struggle with this.
yep. Because otherwise we're gonna face that thing and turn into charcoal.
You do realize we have metallic dragons, a giant, and a whole other like army on the outside too.
Yeah.
They just aren't attacking until we signal them.
Right.
Which, when we get to the chamber, is when we signal them.
Right.
I finished that Vox Machina thing.
Oh, did you?
It's funny, dude.
That shit was good.
That's literally canon from their podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I listened to the whole thing. I can't wait. It's about to get really good. That's season 2. They have the chromatic dragons, in they call it the Chroma Conclave or whatever it is. Did you watch? You don't have Amazon.
Oh, he does, but sometimes he turns it off, so I don't have Amazon Prime to watch it.
I don't know if Vincent would like it. It's a little crude.
Actually,
It's very crude.
if I enjoy the boys and the hunter, then maybe.
Well, it's based off of a D&D
Oh,
campaign.
I know. I've
But-
seen the trailers.
All right. So,
That's good. Oh my god, I can't wait. Because that was such a good.
1, 2, 3.
I wish they would have made the episodes a little longer though, because there's a lot of stuff they missed out on. But I get it. It's more of an anime style.
Well, I've already killed one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said there's
Two.
only
Two guys in the hallway.
Yeah, and I killed one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one yelled.
So why did you hear 3?
The other one yelled.
I'm rolling for 4 different sets of enemies.
Oh.
Yeah, the other one
Of
yelled.
course.
Yeah. you saw 2 guys in the hallway.
In other words, there were 2 guys with us and then 2 other guys.
No, there's people down the hallway that are coming in to fight.
5, 6,
So we're probably going to have to deal with a lot of
13,
shit.
14, 15,
Which is what I
16.
Guys, I received a penny dividend from McDonald's. It will be reinvested in the morning when the market
Whoop.
opens.
Get it, dog.
What?
You can buy a whole fry with that.
So,
Hey, listen, my stock profile,
1.
I've literally got like $5 into it. You're going to laugh, but it's worth like $9 now. So I'm good at investing. I'm almost doubled. At one point I had doubled my investment. It's less than that. It's like $4.50 or something like that.
Stock in McDonald's.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, $8.18, and I only have everything that I've invested in is more money than I bought it. I bought $1 of Bitcoin, and it's $2.17. So I've doubled my investment on that. Tesla is almost there.
Last one.
That's just so funny. Oh, I got a penny dividend for Target too. Oh no, it's not even that. It's 0.000046 cents. Or that's
Point.
Alright. So,
I thought I went first.
Candy Dandy. You are.
Then why did you put me in the back? That is usually the
That's how he
back.
reads it.
Yes.
He's got him double
You
sided.
go here, this way.
Because that's how he reads them.
Yeah.
Well, I thought in the past you did.
No, he started that way, but then it got confusing for him, so he's just reading the way he goes.
Okay.
The way you would read a book.
yeah. At one point, I had almost $11 in this before, as of November
So,
from 21.
you are there. You killed the one guy.
I made 17 cents
Next
today.
to him. The hallway is only about 15 feet wide.
I'm just
So, assume that you guys probably have set. Alright. So, you guys are essentially right here at the Y just before this room 14 and 15.
We're at the Y.
So which way are the enemies coming from?
None yet. You guys have a surprise round.
Yeah, remember we got silence.
We gotta kill this. Well, they're coming one way or another. We're in combat, but I'm trying to find out where they're coming from. Because if they're not coming from the direction we're going, I'm running that direction. I'm trying to not take damage before we get into the big fight.
And I'm trying to save my ghosts or my
Actually, this would be a good time to use them.
yeah, but
You can essentially send one going the other direction and maybe chase him.
true.
Yep. So, you guys, what you do?
I'm gonna strike the guy with this left. Well, he goes first.
No, it's
So
Vincent.
you would go first.
I'm trying to think. Let's see.
We have one guy that we have to kill first.
Kill him,
Haggis, boom.
cut off his manhood, and feed it to the goats.
Yep.
We don't have any goats.
Goats
So
come off.
then make do.
Yep. And
Knife comes out, plunge it into his stomach.
Attempt to plunge it into his stomach.
You gonna walk up and stab him?
Yep.
All right. Go
Roll.
ahead and get the stabbies.
Okay, so I roll. This plus 11. Please don't fail me now. Hey! 31!
Natural 20!
That'll nicely hit.
so
Okay,
that
so-
means you roll. Does you
Can I get a
you
glass of
double?
water or something, bud?
Huh?
Can I get a glass of water or something?
Yeah.
That means you're gonna double roll your dice.
So,
You're gonna roll.
Whatever you can find up there, man.
So you're gonna roll 10d6 and 1d4, and then you're gonna re-roll all that again.
okay.
Unless you have enough dice to do it twice. So you can roll that, and then you've got 9, 10, and you just re-roll that twice. So roll both of these with all that, and then just roll your, and then just re-roll the 6s after you total that.
6.
We got 10 here. We've got 10 here. We've got 2, 4, 8. It's going to use it this way. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 33 right now. And then re-roll just the d6s.
Okay, 30.
So he's at 33
Okay.
right now. But he crit on it, so he's re-rolling. He's already rolled the 2d4s, but he's re-rolling all the 6s.
Okay.
So he's at 33. Take these out so we don't count these again. So 33.
16.
Just do sets of 10, it's a little quicker.
Okay,
So you got 10 there. You've got another 10 there. You've got... So
Is he dead?
10, so 30, 43, 53, 16,
Armenians, what it be? Now go, good sir.
72.
72.
He did 72. Yep.
So you run up
72 plus 6.
So 78.
78. Okay. So essentially, you come up and just catch this guy right underneath his chin, and like just basically just catch him right underneath his chin, just snap his neck back, and your dagger just goes deep into his brain socket. So he just
He's dead.
Yeah.
Quick, Orsic, land to the body and get blood on you.
Yeah.
I do exactly that.
You gonna do what?
What were you going to do? Oh, you have a plan for this?
Yes.
Okay, do I need to do anything?
No.
Okay.
We just
I-
need to play our part.
So I
Okay,
quickly
got
do
it.
this.
Okay.
There's adventures and they ran around the corner.
Gotcha. I got you. I went.
So I cover myself in blood.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Under this guy.
So I'm going under the cultist.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going under the cultist.
Okay.
Do we want to put blood on ourselves too?
No.
Or, okay. So we're gonna act like.
I mean, we could have a little bit, yeah.
Well, I'll let you take the lead on this since you have a plan. So what? Anything we need to do, you take the lead on.
The Venture's right around the corner.
Okay. So as that round ends, the hallway fills with just all sorts of manner of cultists. A large number of them come out of room 15. A bunch of them come out of room. So basically, a bunch of them come out of this room. Nobody comes out of this room, and you see a number of them come out of this hallway. You see 2 of them split and go down this way, and then the rest of them come down the hallway to where you guys are at. So he's going to lay underneath the body.
Yeah, and play dead.
Play dead? Okay.
He's covered in blood, so...
Give me deception roll.
Rogue should be good at that. I'm hoping that this is...
Deception roll. Okay, so far I'm doing good on rolls. Okay, with some degree.
Just roll.
8 plus
I'm gonna guidance him on this.
1, so 9.
Roll a d4.
11.
What's deception? Doesn't he have...
No, he's not proficient in it.
Is it not?
He is a +1. He's not. He didn't
only
make
rogue
it-
Oh, it's stealth. Your
Stealth is
ridiculous. Yeah.
The only rogue of all time not proficient in deception.
So what was it? 9... 11?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm basically... Help! Adventurers! They ran north down the hallway.
And which way are you pointing? Down this way?
Yes.
Well, south, because north's this way.
This
Oh
is
wait, no,
north.
I'm looking at the other way. You're right.
Yeah.
North. Never
Am I
mind.
right?
Yeah, north is your
North
direction.
is this way. You're.
So you're pointing them to go this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking at the map wrong, so that's on me. Yeah,
I'm assuming you want a deception from me as well.
Yeah.
and I'll guidance him as well on it.
11 plus a 4 plus... 2, so 17?
17. Okay. You're able to give a decent enough semblance of what's going on, and you, like, in a hurry, you're pointing them down the hallway. So a number of them do. A couple of them take the guard drakes, and they end up heading down that hallway. So there's a number of different dudes that have come out in the hallways. One of them ends up barking some orders to a couple of the cultists to go and keep an eye on the commoners that they have stored down the hall. So those couple of guys go down the hall and into this room here.
Was it 10? I can't see this stuff I know.
16. This one.
16.
Okay,
That
looks like a 0 from
Yeah,
my
so
side.
you see a couple of guys go down there into that hall. Like I said, several dudes came up this way and went down that hall.
Yeah. And to be fair, you'd already had blood on you because you killed the one guy.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
I'd be the only one to be unaffiliated, but it's obvious that I'm a mage because I have the mirror images.
So nothing there. 17, 18. Nothing there. 19. So, okay. So then you see a couple of cultists come down this hallway. That's where all the guard drakes came down from this hallway. 2 of them came down to your direction.
Yeah.
2 of them are standing here. And then the 2 that came down your direction go north with the other ones.
Okay.
Is that my car or yours?
No. Sorry,
Still
why not
down the
one?
street. But yeah, so so they don't notice much of Vincent sitting underneath the body.
Lang.
Yeah. Laying underneath the body, they don't notice much of that. But the rest of them Several of the cultists stay in the hallway where you all are at. A couple of them head down in this direction. Several of them with guard drakes head in that direction.
Yeah.
So the setup right now is there's 2 cultists that have run up the hallway, 2 that are here with guard drakes, 2 that went in here. Everybody else is either filtered down this way or up that way.
So how many do we have with us right now?
In the hallway, there's only the 2 with the guard drakes. So you just have them. 2 are in this room.
So 16, and they said that was the holding room?
Yeah. That was the last holding room that had any commoners left in it.
All right.
Hey, this is your plan. I'll let you take the lead.
No, that just above game. That was it. just to clear that, and obviously it's worked out well enough. We still got the 2 with the guard drakes.
Well, I'll look at the ones that are there with us. Do we need to move the bodies?
So there's not any directly in front of it.
Oh,
There's
No, and then
2
so
down the hall with the guard drakes.
we would know based on robe colors and stuff like that that our robes would probably put us in a position of authority right now.
they are, yeah.
Yeah. The 2 wearers of purple, yes.
The adventurers sounded like they were trying to break out the commoners. So be on guard.
Or actually, even better, why don't we say that the adventurers seemed like they were trying to break out the commoners? Like, we need to inspect the cages or the prison to make sure that they're still.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
We need to ask questions.
Okay.
See if they can identify these.
Yes, these scum.
Yeah. Okay. So as you're saying that, one of the guys that went into room 16 there comes out into the hall. He's like, yes, come, you can search them. These are the last of the commoners that we were holding as extra tribute.
We'll take this one with us to see if they can identify him. And I'll pull Orsic out from underneath the guy.
Huh?
No, play that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's playing.
Well, actually, let me carry him because I'm big.
That's
that
fair.
makes more sense. Yeah. So I'll pick him up, sling him over my shoulder, and carry him.
Okay. And you're gonna go into room 16?
16, yeah.
Okay. So as you guys go in there, the one cultist stays out in the hallway while the other one is in the room with you all. As you guys go into that room, you see about basically just short of a dozen just commoners, just little peasants and farmers and just little like commoner type people that are just huddled up in the room. They look rough. They look bad. They haven't been taken very good care of. But you've got I'd say about 9 or 10 people in that room, just commoner wise.
So do we know from this point where the rituals are being held?
Where what do you mean? Which part?
Where the summoning ritual we're trying to stop is.
Yeah. It's being held right here in the middle.
And that's where the sacrifice is happening as well.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're not too far off.
Yeah. And then again, you guys, as you guys are going into the room, you start to hear another from the Drac horn going off.
Okay.
And it's just another long.
So there's one guy with us, the guy with the guard drakes outside, right?
Well, there's 2 guys with 2 guard drakes here.
Okay.
And then 1 guy in the hallway, 1 guy in the room with you all.
Okay. Well, keep going with your idea, however way you want to do it.
That was
Everybody...
I was out of it.
So as you guys come in, I mean, the commoners, they're, like scooting up against the wall, and they're like, you've got some men and some women and a couple of kids in there, and they're all like, some of the men are trying to like body shield some of the women and the kids. You got them all like huddled in the corner.
I don't know. So above game again. I don't know if you don't like this. Tell me, and then I can just more improv it. But because we've talked about we wanting to get these people out of here, right, and save their lives. The only way I can think of to do is tell this guard to open these up. They need more sacrifices, and
we lead them out.
And lead them out. But we're not gonna be able to get them out and then come back into the. So the safest place for them might still be to keep them in there. But I think we can take this guy out in here.
The other guy can see us too. That's the thing. The other guy's,
and I'm over your shoulder.
We're inside of both of them.
It's just gonna be tough. But I mean, we're really damn close.
All right, let's do this.
Unless we have a signal, or do we have to go back outside the signal?
We have a signal. Remember, we have that little the thing where I'm tapping. I'm tapping like 3 times. So I'm not speaking into it. It's just click, 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 which means
it's like Boris and Goldeneye.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could use my body as a club and say, "Whoops."
No, I'm trying to think though, because what was the plan again? Is they're going to come in when we hit that? Like, do we need to know what's going on in the?
You guys hit that gym. They're going to start the attack of bombarding and attacking and assaulting.
But that's going to quicken the sacrifice itself. So we need to get in that room, and that's when I'm going to signal that. So we need to get in there without detection as best we can, because it will actually, if they signal,
we're really close. How far do we know how far we are from that? Like, if we had to guess,
you guys can see up to about the bend here. So
right, but what's it, like 100 yards? Or is that pretty far?
10-foot squares. 20-foot squares.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's about 180 feet from where you guys are at to the bend, and then you don't know how far from there to whatever is.
Okay, but do we think we can run, or
let's go ahead.
Do we have a signal if they're going to start making noise and draw some of these people out of here?
Well,
because we need to clear this hallway, so we're not trying to blow up everything from here to that room for the next 200, 300 yards.
My thought is, and it might be a little risky, but let's go with your idea where we're like, we use him to see if they recognize him. They're probably not. We're sure they're not. We then tell the guard that we have to take them with the other sacrifices because there might be another attempt at breaking them out. Then that'll give us access all the way down into here, hopefully without any harassment.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on with these. They're all going to die in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless they're all going to get sacrificed to Tiamat unless we stop the ritual somehow. But I don't know how we can do that.
Is there a way we can arm them? Can I look around for some armaments?
I mean, there's nothing in the room.
Nothing in the room?
Yeah, it's a cell. It's just a cell cave.
A prison, yeah.
Yeah, it's a prison cave. It's like this is a holding pen that these people are caged up in.
Okay. And what kind of weaponry are there on these guards?
You guys know that they usually carry like scimitars, mostly just scimitars. Some of them might have. Actually, the dude in the room with you all. Just scimitars, really. Yeah. Every once in a while, they might have a short sword, but most of them are just scimitars, really.
All right. We basically start asking the prisoners, do any of you recognize this dwarf?
Okay.
And you're asking the people in the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find out who kind of takes the lead. And maybe I might be able to get these people out of here and tell them to go kill some guards, arm themselves, and get the fuck out.
Yeah. So, most of the people do not recognize them, but there is a couple of the, middle-aged type gentlemen, a couple of the, there's about 4, like, hardy males, and most of the rest is just, like, women and children.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 guys, one guy doesn't recognize him specifically, but he can tell just from, like, the armaments and the stuff he's wearing. He's like, I can tell he's an adventurer, but that's about it. Like, I don't recognize him specifically, but I can definitely tell he's an adventurer.
Have you done any adventuring?
Me? No. The furthest adventure I've had is go to town to grab a gallon of milk. That's about the extent of what I've got.
I'm just trying to think. That's the best I've got is...
I'm going to turn to the guard and say, I need you to open the gate. We got to escort these down to the sacrificial chamber. The other adventurers might try to break him out. Or break them out.
Break them out. Give me a deception check.
Advantage.
What's an 18 plus 2, 20?
20. So, the guy sit there for a second and he's like, yeah, I mean, that's an idea, but there's only one bad thing. You guys, are you all new to, you guys must be new into, have you gotten here just recently?
Yes.
Okay. So, there's been a little bit of change of plans. If you recently just got in, you know, you wouldn't know about it. But here in just a moment, they're about to detonate the tunnel at the end of this hall.
Why are they detonating the tunnel?
Due to the call of the alarm, a couple of guys were sent ahead to inform Severin. And, I mean, you probably got a few more minutes and they're gonna...
My hand's also going to be in my pocket. I'm going to click, click, click to the thing. There's no point in waiting anymore. I mean, it's fucked up. The whole thing's fucked up. We got to get the help in as fast as we can. So, as I'm talking, I'm going to have, well, no, I forgot. I had it, I'm going to have my arms crossed so it's in my hand, but yeah.
You still had it in your hand.
Yeah.
It's not like they're really paying attention to where you got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and click the 3.
Okay.
Because it's just, we're not going to be able to get them out before the attack, and since that alarm has triggered everything, everything's already getting sped up, so we need to do as much as we can.
What's the blast radius?
It'll take out probably a good 80, 100 feet of the end of the tunnel.
All right, we'll be fine here then.
Them?
Yes. So the two guards at the end of the hall with the guard drakes are basically just holding that so that nobody goes down and gets caught in the blast, which should probably, and about that time you guys hear just a detonation and the whole mountain just shakes like shit.
I was gonna suggest maybe one of us stop.
That's what he was timing us on when he was rolling.
So,
As we were discussing his roll.
I mean, but there was no way for us to know any of that.
Yeah.
Well, after he started talking about the detonation, I'm like, okay, that's what you were. I didn't know what you were rolling for, but then when you said the detonation, I'm like, okay, that's what he's rolling for.
Yes. So, right as you guys do that, two of you give me some percentage.
Oh, percentage?
Yeah.
Good thing percentage.
76.
Okay.
54.
4. So as that happens, you hit the gemstone. While that is taking place, the whole volcano just starts to shake violently from the giant explosion. The dude in the hallway falls over, just from all the shaking. Everybody give me some dex save. Basically to see if you know.
My rolls are ass. I absolutely fall.
You're fine.
Dex saves is this one, right?
Yes.
Saves use that square.
19 plus
7.
9, so
7.
20.
So you'll fall over. You're not going to hurt yourself or anything. You just fall over. But as that happens,
Am I close to the guy that fell?
You're probably about 10 foot away from him.
All
You're
right,
not
fine.
very close to him.
No, I was going to see if I can fall on top of him and break his neck.
Oh.
But if I'm 10 feet away, that won't be. Unless
He falls over too. So he's actually, you're kind of laying next to one another, but not like, you're not on top of him, but like you guys are next to one another. As that happens, the cell door pops open. Like all it's kind of shoddy, like bars and wood. The cell door actually pops open.
I'm gonna grab, if that's open, I'm gonna attempt.
Firebolt into his mouth if you're close enough. Seriously. See what happens.
I mean, I'll be at disadvantage because it's melee range with any of that.
I do want to do something. How are you missing?
Yeah.
He might just cancel that out since it's point blank range.
Yeah.
Just point a finger in the mouth, firebolt, and his head just goes doof.
Like, spicy.
I need to do something.
How far away is the guy who fell in the hallway?
He's like 60 feet away from you guys.
6 foot shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
Yeah, because he's right
in the
here.
hallway. The guy fell over.
Yeah.
The guy in the hallway and the guy in the room.
And the dude in the room both fell over.
All right. Well, what I'm gonna do.
All the violent shaking, like some rocks are coming down. You guys are really not getting hit by anything.
I'm gonna
the cell door, because it's
I'm gonna get on top of him and cover his mouth.
You're gonna roll over on top of him
and cover his mouth and try to break his neck.
Okay.
Because I'm not strong, but I'm a hobgoblin, so I have some military training.
So give me either just a straight strength, or I could go athletics. Not so much acrobatics, but I could go athletics. You kind of just trying to muscle it. Oh, you want advantage on it?
I want to succeed, so that's a 14. 2 14s.
What's your
plus
athletics on that? Because I think athletics takes strength anyway.
Yes, it does.
Plus 0.
You don't have anything in
I
strength?
have acrobatics.
You don't have anything in strength?
I don't think so.
I thought you had something.
No, plus
Was
0.
It jump stat?
Yeah, wizard.
So you're not able to break his
Help
neck.
me!
You're not able to break his neck, but you do have him in a chokehold.
I'd like to at least make it to where he can't scream. Like, I'm trying to cover his mouth.
Yeah. You're able to, cover his mouth, and you've got him kind of, in a very makeshift, sleeper hole where you've got, your forearm or your wrist, jammed into his mouth, and you've got him twisted to the side and a little bit of...
Is there any chance that I could throw him at the guy in the hallway?
Oh, hell no.
No.
You're not throwing a dwarf 60 feet.
Damn it, why can't I? Damn.
No.
Well, if we're quick enough about this, we can kill him before this guy realizes in the hallway what's going on.
True.
Would it be advisable off the record?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and put him down
then. Then can I do something?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
I mean, if he's putting you down, we're not in combat, so it's not like you guys are going turns. Do what you want.
Well,
I'll put him down.
I didn't know if we had to
to
roll initiative after that move.
You're not in combat yet.
Yeah.
Right now, you just got him.
So it's still kind of surprise.
Yeah, you
what
got
I
him
wanted to do is
locked down. He's kind of startled, but he hasn't gone into that fight mode. You just got him in the headlock right as you're putting him down. Okay. So you're down on the ground. You got him in a headlock. So another couple more seconds, you guys might go to combat.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch down to where he is, and I'm going to say, "Are you okay?" And I'm going to finish snapping his neck.
So you're going to go over and assist him?
Yeah, him, yeah. I'm
Okay.
close enough to him. He didn't move far from me.
No, you guys.
So I'm going to lean down, and then we're going to, because I actually have an idea. I want to try this. So I'm going to lean down. You okay? And then I'm going to assist him in snapping the neck.
Okay. So as you guys. You got him in the chokehold. You're putting him down, and then basically going down to help.
But I'm making the appearance that I'm checking on him, that. That's kind of what happened. I want to make the appearance that I'm checking to see if he's okay, if the rabble didn't hurt him, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Who are you checking?
The cultist.
The cultist that's in the headlock.
Yes.
Verbally to present a deception to what's going on in the room.
I'm trying to hide the fact that we're trying to kill him, so that when the other guy gets up, we can call him in and say, "Hey, we need help," and then we can drop him.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my whole plan.
Okay.
Make the appearance that we're checking on him, we're checking vitals, we call the other guy in. That's when he, who isn't moving, kills the other guy.
Yeah. So, as that's going on, you're able to get down, I guess, give me a... it's going to be very odd, but give me a... We'll just do a straight deception roll.
Okay. 14?
Okay. So, with that, you kind of fumble putting him down and then going down to the ground to help Karasa with the next...
Well, with the whole shaking, that actually might help out, too.
Yeah, like, it's kind of... This is a very off situation. But as you go down, and you end up snapping that guy's neck. So you give him a hand, and you basically... Because you had him kind of twisted to the side already, trying to snap his neck.
You just need
so
more
you just kind of help, twist it and finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
As that happens, you're down on the ground. What do you...
Well, the guy's back is still to us, right?
He's dead.
He's on the ground.
We've already killed him.
With a cultist that they've snapped the neck.
Okay,
and then there's one in the hallway that
There's one in the hallway. We need you to stay. We need you to stay put so that when we call him in, we can say
you kill him when he comes in because he still thinks you're dead.
And you should be able to get a really good sneak attack on him if you come right behind him, and you should be able to blow him up.
I'll do that instead because I didn't know if you were getting after the guy across the hall with his back to us.
Well, we'll say no. We can just tell this guy that he hurt himself in the fall.
Yeah.
From the explosion.
We're trying to get the other guy in here so you can kill him. You move or do anything, he's not coming in. Okay. So the ruse is gone. So don't move. Wait for him to come in. Then you can attack him.
Okay, I just thought that when you tapped me on the shoulder, that was an indication.
So we know the other guy's a guard?
No, it's an indication. When I was saying, you kill him. When he comes in, you kill him.
Okay. I didn't know if we would have had a title for him based on his coloring or...
Dead Man 1.
They gave specific levels, just certain jobs and priorities. As you guys snap the guy's neck, Vincent, you laying down or you're just standing up?
Laying down.
Okay, so you're going to lay down. As that happens, two of the guys from the cell come bursting out of there. And they actually go after you two.
Yeah.
And they're kind of confused, like halfway, but they...
Aren't you a little small for a stormtrooper? Oh, the uniform.
They jump on your back, because you're the only one that's, like, up, kind of. Because you're down, helping snap the neck. They jump on you, and they just start, like, punching you. You're like, get him! Get him!
Jesus fucking Christ, these people are idiots. Ugh. Anyway, so I'm going to yell for the other guy to come in here and help, since it doesn't matter with the other guy.
Alright. Give me a deception.
Come get him off my back. 22.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you're more than convincing enough to yell. The guy gets up, and he makes it to the end of the hall here, so he's probably about 20 foot away from you guys.
Okay.
So he makes it to the very end, like the opening end of the room that you guys are in, and he pulls out his scimitar.
Okay.
And he sees that two commoners are, like, punching you, which you'll take 3 whole damage from the barrage of fists.
We don't have the time to deal with this shit.
But yeah, like, these dudes are, I mean, they've hit you like 20 or 30 times. They're very weak, but you can tell the other two, because there was 4 males that were in the cell, the other 2 are still kind of like body shielding.
That's fine.
The 2 that were in the best shape have come out, and they're...
That's perfectly fine. When he gets in, I want him to get within 5 feet of him, back to him kind of thing, and then I'm going to yell, now, that's when he gets up and attacks the guy.
Okay. So,
Uh-oh, what's that mean?
This guy's a bit of a dumbass.
Is he failing everything?
Yeah, this guy. I haven't rolled over the number of fingers that I have on one hand from the shit that this guy's doing. So
with multiple rolls. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this man is just failing miserably. He's pretty fresh. This is a green guy. He's the lowest rank that is in here. Just tell him by looking at him, you can tell he's one of the lowest ranked level guys here. That's why they were sent to this check on commoners.
Yeah.
So he gets in there. He starts running up to you with his scimitar out because he's going to nail those commoners to get them off of you. And as he's rolling up, he'll get basically you are in between Adam and the doorway this guy's at. And he's basically going to try and like hop over your body.
Okay.
Scimitar the dude.
And of course, as he's doing.
You're waiting for me to signal you.
Yeah.
So when he
hops
hops, over your body, I'm gonna see it and say, or I'm gonna yell Orsic now, and then that's when.
This is where I plunge my dagger straight through his manhood.
Hit him in the taint.
Hit him in the taint. Dude, I was reading.
Give me. So you'll have
perineum.
You've got advantage because you've got surprise on this guy and everything.
So I roll.
I was reading Game of Thrones.
And
it's talking about when at the beginning of it when.
Oh, you rolled another natural 20.
Shut the
20
I'm
and 18.
So you take the high.
Shooting for a TPK.
So I roll.
So anyway,
so you're gonna roll your 2d4s again and your 8d6s, and then re-roll your d6s again.
It's talking
Unless
about.
you're just gonna auto kill it.
He's gonna
save the time.
Reason being is you have, even if you roll a 1 on all of your dice, you do more damage than this guy has.
Wow.
Because George, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, whee! His middle is like right there, and
you now have a neat popsicle on the end of your knife. Like you're just sitting there, you're like, and you just caught this guy completely.
You see the tip come out of his butt cheeks.
And like you kind of have him held in the air, like dangling.
That's what the book says. It's that when Arya hits the guy in the nuts with the wooden sword, if it would have been had a point, it came out of his butt cheeks. I laughed so hard. I was like, oh my god.
And you sever, you catch him, we'll say you catch him actually in the thigh and slit him all the way up to his taint.
Oh,
you
God.
hit a femoral artery.
That is a long cut, too.
A whole bunch of blood just gushing out because you hit a main artery.
Now, the thing is, he did jump over you, so the blood's covered. You're covered.
Yeah,
in
he's
blood.
covered.
Just getting, like, it kind of like sprays across you, but then, I mean, he lands.
So this is like dead and loving it, where plunge one. How much blood could she have left? Plunge her again, and a whole gusher.
That's what I'm saying.
Anime blood level.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna, and then what I'm gonna do next, if I'm allowed to, is I'm gonna throw the commoners off, of my back, just fling them.
Yeah. Just give me a strength check.
Okay. Hopefully I don't do bad on this.
Poor man.
I'm doing good on the shit that I'm not supposed to be good at. 18.
Yeah, you're able.
Okay.
So strength on both of them.
I fling them off, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the scimitars that are laying around.
No,
and
we're going to tell him to wait.
We're
here to get you.
I'm also going to...
Hi, I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh,
yeah,
you want to do that?
I mean, what do you guys... So you're picking up the scimitars?
Aren't you a little small for a stormtrooper? Oh, the uniform.
Well, yeah, I'm going to... I'm going to expose my Bahamut emblem on my bracer first. Show that to him.
It's my dad.
Then what I'm gonna what is?
Sorry.
And then so I'm gonna show them that, and then I'm gonna tell them grab the weapons and get out. And then I'm just gonna leave the hallway.
Oh, you're gonna go out into the hallway?
Well, I'm gonna rewrap my emblem too. Tell them to arm themselves and get the fuck out.
Yeah. Alright. They're kind of bewildered. Because they kind of stop for a second, like the two main guys, and they stop and they look at you. And they don't move for a second.
And then...
And they're just kind of like...
Can I add a little bit to the end of that with that?
Yeah. No, because I mean...
I'm gonna stare at them.
They didn't notice... They noticed that you had the gauntlet. And they're just kind of like confused. They're like...
No problem.
You know, really trying to take in. They're like, okay, we got to wear her purple. got medallions, got all the regalia on. He showed us his gauntlet, which is something other than Tiamat. And they're kind of like,
what I'm gonna yell is go, like very firmly.
So the ones in the cell basically just take this second and they just grab the women. You know, the guys pick up the two little kids that are in there. There's a couple of women, and they all just start booking it. And the one dude, one of the two guys that you just threw off of your back, kind of looks at the cultist and looks at the scimitar of the cultist that's closest to him. They just they're looking at you and they're like, you know, kind of like they're going to go for it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to leave the room after I say go if they haven't left yet.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to start walking out of the room like I'm not even going to pay them any mind. They need to get going and we need to get going.
So what are you two going to do? He's, yelled go, and he's trying to rush the commoners out. And then he's walking out of the room. What are you two going to do?
Well, I'm going to first get up since I'm still covered in blood and try to wipe my face off.
Okay.
And, okay, so commoners with scimitars are leaving.
No, they're not leaving. They're still there.
Well, they're just now starting to rush out the door as he's walking down. Like, one of them grabs a scimitar, and he said he's just walking out. So one guy does grab a scimitar, and the other ones that are all in the cell, they all start picking up the kids and helping out the women and everything. And they're starting to group and, like, starting to move. They're probably about the middle of the room. And they're basically kind of following him just to get out of the room.
Okay, I look around to see if there's any cultists, any,
Nobody else alive.
No, I meant coming, like, hearing the noise or coming.
You don't hear anything right off the bat. So.
I guess other than wiping my face off and getting up out of their way.
Okay. Yeah, because they're just bum rushing their way out. So as you make the end of the hallway, they're in the hallway and they're starting to come out and hook the corner to head out this way.
Yeah, out this way.
Yeah. So basically all the commoners just group up and they're just rushing themselves. They're going a little slow because they're not all in greatest health. But they're all starting to bum rush out.
So I guess we help them get up and get out, or?
No, they're taking care of themselves. Okay. Don't have to worry about them. But only one dude has a scimitar. There's another scimitar laying with the other cultist that he killed.
Okay, I guess I'm going to try to hide the dead cultists out of the way, or?
Just take them and push them in the cell?
Yes.
Okay. So you can take the bodies and just throw them in the cell.
Yeah.
The cell won't close because all the shaking, it kind of bent the bars and everything.
Well, I can use my thief tools and.
It's open. It just won't lock or close. Like you can close it, but it won't latch.
All I know is we gotta get going into that thing, and that's the thing. That's the only way to get in there. And now we have no way to get in there.
Are you sure I can't use my thief tools and try to create like a lock?
Why are we locking dead bodies up?
Okay.
Yeah.
No one's alive.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't need
I'm just considering making it still look like a deception.
There's enough alarms going on, and
Yeah.
the prisoners are getting out.
Yeah.
We need to stop trying to deceive people and start booking it because it's not working. He's not, forgive me, he's not letting us be as deceptive as we want to getting in here. So now we just gotta kind of like speed it along because it's taking too
long. Any thoughts?
I'm sitting over pretty much out of ideas, guys.
Well, I'm considering.
I don't know how we're gonna get in that. I think we need to go see if we can meet up with the rest of the council.
I mean, you can still get in from the other.
But that's the thing, we have to go all the way out through the tunnels. I'm looking to see if there's a spell we can cheat our way through.
Yeah, I mean, if I had it, probably.
I'm just looking to see.
I'm tempted to. So we're about.
Right in front of the hallway for room 16.
May I?
Yeah.
Okay, right in front of the hall of 16, and we need to get all the way to 24, right?
Yes. But that hallway leading to 24
You
has now been
gaseous
destroyed.
I'm sorry, what?
The hallway leading to that 24 that you're looking at is now blocked off and completely caved.
Dimension door would work.
That's the problem. We have to literally go all the way back and out and back through.
Dimension door would work, but I don't have that either.
Yeah.
So go through and.
We have to essentially go the long way to get back in there because this got blown up. So I'm trying to find a way to prevent us from having to go all the way out, all the way around, out and back in, because that's going to take hours. Sacrifice is going to happen, and we probably got to fight the fight.
You guys look at it, probably wouldn't take more than about 30 to 45 minutes.
So
I wonder.
Like, just beat footed, you guys could get there in about 30 to 45.
I wonder. Can a bear scratch through the wall?
no.
Nah. Not in any short amount of time.
Do we know how much of the tunnels is?
Not exactly.
Fine, we'll just book it out. We can't waste it. We're wasting too much time talking about it. So we got to book it out and then just do what you said. We have to go all the way around.
Yeah, you'll just have to swing back around.
Which is a fucking waste of time.
So as you guys are coming out, the two cultists at the end of the hall still have the two guard rakes. They're just basically hanging out right there.
I'm just gonna walk right by them.
Yeah, you're able. I mean, they're. Oh, actually no. As soon as they see,
Yeah, they saw the commoners. They're probably
the
chasing that.
commoners coming out. So,
So when we come out, I'm gonna.
yeah, they'll see the commoners coming out right behind you, like not right behind you.
Well, they went first. I'm leaving behind.
Oh, you're waiting for all the cultists.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
waiting for
commoners
the commoners to go
Okay.
first.
Okay. So as the commoners get out there, because I thought you were leaving ahead of them, so you're leaving after.
No, because he
No, I
told
was
he
just
yelled at
trying
them to
to
go.
So as they make it into the hallway, one of the commoners, the one that has the scimitar, stops and turns directly towards the cultist, and he's just like standing his ground right there in the hallway. As he stops and makes that turn, all the rest of them just beat for it. They just book it. You hear, some yelling coming from down the hall. And you just hear, "Commoner, stop! You're a tribute from Tiamat. Stop!" And then about that same time, you guys start to feel more rumbling. Not as intense, but it just kind of feels like rapid rumbling. That's like something is striking the outside of the volcano.
Okay. I didn't know if it would feel like he's blowing up more of these tunnels or what.
No, he only needs to blow up the easy access tunnel right there. That's the only tunnel he needs to blow. Blow.
Blow. Blow.
All right.
Over the rainbow.
We could probably blow through these cultists and these drakes as well.
Well, I'm still trying to do as many surprises as we can. So if he's going to come charging down the hallway, clothesline him with a sword, he decapitates himself.
I don't have that option.
Yeah. But what are you two doing? You were coming out with the right behind the commoners as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm in the back, man. I'm always in the back.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was going to say, he's behind the commoners. So the commoners come out as a group, turn. One stops and looks at the cultists. And he's just like standing his ground. You can tell he's shaking, though. He's not really in great shape. Yeah. But he stops. And then you hear the cultists yell. And you just hear them kind of running down the hallway. It's a decent length of hallway. I mean, they're probably a good 80-foot way. So, I mean, it'll take them, a minute of running, 2 minutes of running to get up.
And he's just going to stand there?
Yep. Yeah, he was like, fuck it. I'm just not going to let them get to, the women, children, or the other guys. And he was the only one that picked up the scimitar, so he's like,
Mm-hmm.
do or die.
No, he's not protecting the people running away, and they can run into other shit, so he's actually being a dumb brave.
Yeah.
As opposed to just a smart. Alright, well. Is it 2 guards and 2 guard rates?
Yeah.
2 cultists and 2.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm gonna. And they're coming from
Down hall.
this way.
Yeah.
So we're
right
here,
down here.
and
basically.
the commoner is here. Right? Or is he?
He's right in front of the hallway.
I've got that fireball wand.
Blow the hall. I mean, they've already blocked all that down, so just blow the hallway if you want and bring that down on them. Because this guy, I need to get this guy moving. He needs to stop worrying about fighting a moderate, take the scimitar out of his damn hand, and say either protect them or run. But quit trying to stop being an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're, like I said, they're probably a good 60 foot now.
No, I'm going out and I'm using the wand. I just got to find out how many.
How big the charge you have to use?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just 1 charge for 1 fireball.
Yeah, but it's
And I think
you can increase the spell slot level by additional charge you expend.
Yeah.
What level would you have to hit the wall with to blow it?
So it's a 3rd level spell.
6 for a fireball to start.
Would that be enough to just close that?
I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill them or to blow the rest of that thing up. Would I know?
I mean, you know fireball. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But would I know how much it would take to? Because tell me whatever level you want, and I'll blow the charges on the wand to get to that level.
I mean, really, just fireball as itself would, depending on how high you roll, can you beef up fireball? Let me see.
On the wand, you can at a higher level.
Well, he's also looking at the natural spells you can.
Yeah.
I think the spell you can too.
Fireball.
I can, but I don't want to use any of my spell slots.
I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it gets really nasty.
It only gets 1 extra d6 per level you pump in. So 8d6, 9d6, 10d6. I think you got what total of 4 or 6 charges in that thing.
This says 7, but I don't know if that's actually the number we had established on.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it was basically.
You used it once. You've only used it once, but you've had a charge since you got that charge.
Yeah, it's definitely recharged all the way.
Yeah, so you got 7 charges of that you can use.
But I mean, it's not going to take. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 level 9 fireball.
I mean, that would be 8d6 plus another 7 if you wanted to dump it. Or you could do another 6 on top of 8. Just 6d6s on top of it.
That's the thing.
I just don't know.
86 should be.
I mean, that would be.
I mean, you can point it at the ceiling.
Depending on how well you roll, I mean, that will pretty damagingly hurt
All right, so let me see.
everything coming down the hall.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll cast it at 7th level. Well, leaving 2 charges.
Okay.
So
that'll be. We got 5, so it'll be 13 d6s. That might be a little bit overkill. Just
think so?
depending on what you roll too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Crasher would know, so I don't. But
Yeah. No, I mean, I would think 3 on top would be more than enough, even if you did median rolls on those.
okay, so just do it as 6.
Yeah. If you did it even at median rolls, that would
So it's a lot.
essentially be 11 d6s. So even if you roll 3s on everything, that's like 33.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you'll
let me-
you'll have 4 charges left, right?
3.
I think 3 charges would be more than enough. At
Well,
least
you
if
got
you
7
not kill them, I
and
mean, they're going to
yeah.
be like deplorably injured.
And the walls could fall down on it too, depending on how
Yeah,
strong.
I mean the place is shaky right now as it is because like it's still like rocks.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah,
have some
that's
rock
fair.
and rubble that are dropping down a little bit. Nothing major.
But I could still cast it at the ceiling. How high is the ceiling?
It's only about 10 or 15 foot.
So they'd still be in the blast range. So they would take fire as well as if I not dislodged any of that stuff. They're going to take that too.
I mean, honestly, you can
Yeah.
just do it at them and it's still
gonna blast. Yeah, that's fair. Either way.
It's gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot blast radius, and they're in a tunnel.
That's a 20-foot square.
I'm trying to see if there is a
Well, 15, roughly.
15, yeah.
deviation or whatever. But anyways, let me roll these.
I thought of something else.
Give me all the sixes.
Since you're,
I need a bunch of sixes.
okay. How many more
Well,
sixes do
you
you
need,
need?
what, 11? 11 D6s?
4,
Well, let me see.
5, 6.
Yeah, you add 3 to it, so
7,
8 D6 plus 3
You
more.
should have 4 charges left then, since you're only increasing it by
Yeah, you
3.
just need 11 D6s.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still casting it. Oh,
He's 11.
Yeah, you're only using 3 charges, so you're only upping the level by 3.
6. Yeah, so I'm
3
counting
extra
6.
D6s, so you're rolling 11.
Yeah, 11 D6.
There you go.
Is that 11?
Yes.
4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go.
Look, I'm a rogue.
This is a roguey fireball.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, that's holy cow. Look at all these sixes. They gone.
20, 30,
40
40, 51.
51.
plus 8.
Because he does get his spell modifier with it, doesn't he?
No, not for AoEs like that.
Okay. No,
It's
it was
just going to be the
so
straight
it's just a
D6.
straight roll. So
Yeah.
51. Unless he's got an ability that gives him something like that.
Yeah, unless you got
What-
something extra.
It says it casts the fireball
Yeah, it's 86.
spell. Wouldn't it be 8d6 plus?
You don't get your spell modifier on
No,
it.
no.
Oh, okay.
That's only on like
What?
direct attack
Adam,
type
since
spells.
your thought was going all the way around, but there's another entrance straight this way. Shouldn't we take...
From talking up here, that's a drop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
we
decoy
walk
route.
across the- Oh.
We need to get in here.
It was a
I
thought.
know, but that's what I'm saying. We have to go all the way
What's
this
your
way.
AC
I
modifier?
thought about
15.
that, but that's just a drop.
If you're using the wand, it's 15.
If he has a teleport, and if he can teleport us across it, that's one thing.
Because
Don't have.
like
I know it, but I don't have it. I don't have it prepared.
Yeah.
All right. So with that,
Did the ceiling succeed?
let's see.
Yeah, because he hits the walls and the ceiling with that
Yeah,
too.
we'll take some brunt. No. So essentially, with that blast, you end up initially killing both of the cultists and one guard drake. The other guard drake gets heavily injured, but that hallway is starting to collapse in around it.
Okay.
So pretty much that section of the hallway is just caved in.
So,
it
What a
ends up
roll.
caving in because they were pretty much about in the middle of this.
Makes sense.
So it caves in here.
okay. So, I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick up the second scimitar. And I'm going to do this all really fast. So, I'm going to go pick up the second scimitar. I'm going to walk up to the commoner that's standing there shaking. I'm going to,
Yeah. The guy's kind of not standing there shaking. He's just kind of like,
yeah.
because cross just comes out and he's like,
Yeah. And so then I'm going to take the other,
throw a
I'm
fireball.
going to take the other scimitar and kind of forcefully but not damagingly push it up against his chest and just say,
Yeah, we got
you
this.
get out with
You
them.
go.
We've got this. Get out. Kind of very forcefully, but saying, you're wasting time. Get out.
So he's kind of like, and he just beat-foots it on.
Is there a little like moisture on the ground under him?
Ooh, can I
Yeah,
roll
I
an
feel
intimidation on
He
this?
peed a little bit.
He peed a little bit.
Yeah, he literally peed a little bit.
From the fireball or me?
Mostly from the fireball.
I would say that's
Mostly from the...
No, he peed and shot himself. He shot himself
Cross
in the
just comes
fireball.
out and he's just like nonchalant flick of the wrist
Yeah.
and pops it down the hallway, and the guy's kind of like he's stunned, but he takes it and he beat-foots it. So he goes down the hall and hangs a right.
Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, no, that's an exit. That's
Yeah, they wouldn't know where they were going because they came in here. I'm guessing they
All right,
weren't
so I'm
smashed.
going to just, so I guess we're going to have to beat-foot it all the way back around through and deal with whatever the fuck we run into the long way, because there's no other way to do it, since you said you didn't prepare teleport, because we could have probably used that going back that way.
I could have done 2 of us, but that would have been it.
Yeah.
And there'd be
I have
no way
wings,
to
I
come
can
back.
Ooh! Okay.
But you couldn't fly
here.
through the. If I had Dimension Door, I can
No, I
500
was-
feet.
I said teleport, not dimension door. I've something else.
It is a teleport, but it's a long. It's I think isn't Dimension Door the longest distance teleport in the?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we're, above, or, standing up here, can we go from here to here? Like, by flying, or teleport, or something like that? From this chasm over.
Is that it's 30 foot deep.
Cool.
So it's a 30-foot deep chasm.
Can we fly or go over and that would, because essentially, will this path take us to the same one this one was?
That hallway's enclosed.
So
This one I know is. This one is not.
This, not that you guys know, this takes you into the well,
Yeah.
essentially.
Can we go from
This
here to here to the
goes-
well?
Yeah, I mean, this will get you up here.
And then this is the well itself.
Yeah, but you don't know what it looks like or any of the specifics behind it. You just know that that's where the ritual is being done.
I have wings. I can carry you two and fly over. Or carry one, fly back, grab the other, fly over. So that way we don't have to run all the way over here. We can assume that there's another path to get in here around this area. And then, as the characters, and try to figure out, and then when we get here, that's when we do that. So we just fly over this chasm so we don't fall into it. We just fly over it.
I mean, you're coming in at the bottom of it. So you're going to be flying up.
Well, it's flying up
This
then.
is at the bottom.
Oh, that's fine. We can then fly up. I thought
Yeah.
it was a drop off.
No.
So,
Like
okay.
it's a sinkhole.
Yeah. So I can fly up, and so we go all the way back through here,
'Cause this-
fly up, because that's going to
This
save a
is
lot.
flat area.
Yeah.
Like the tunnel goes underneath and comes up. This is flat area all the way.
So you
through.
said it was going to be 30 to 45 going this way. How long this way?
That way, if you guys hook it down there, beat foot it, I mean, you'll shave off maybe 10 minutes, so it'd be probably 30 roundabouts. You could probably do it in an even 30, getting there and then carrying them up, activate your wings, carry them up. It would probably take you guys about 30 just to get
Any
to
way
get
to save time?
around
though.
and then get to there.
Any way to save time. That's kind of
Yeah.
what we need to do. We need to do anything we can to save any amount of time. So 10 minutes would be enough for me if you guys are okay with that.
So
I mean, we don't know about it, but I'm going to say, but my character will say, there's always a back door. Boomch. So they've already closed the front. There has to be another way. There has to be another way that they don't think we can get through. So that's what I was like. So instead of us having to take the long way, let's go down these caverns and see what we can do.
As long as we're relatively certain that it's going to work.
I'm pretty
We
certain.
don't know we don't know where that goes though. That's my
I know we don't. I mean, we don't know where it goes, but I'm always assuming
I'll-
there always has to be. There has to be a second way in from this area.
I'll send one of my...
I mean, you guys, for most of the tunnel system, you guys had a general idea of where some of the stuff goes. Like, you didn't know that this specifically was going to bring you up into, like, the well, but you knew it was going to bring you up in the center of the volcano.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, because you all did from the planning meeting know that there was an entrance over here that could be used.
Yeah.
And gain access from there. You don't know if this is the way or this is the, like, none of the super specifics, but you have a general sense of, okay, we had an entrance here, we had an entrance here. They're probably going to lead to the center of the volcano where the Well of Dragons is at.
And that's kind of where my thought is since we have that general scope, that we would be able to look at it that way. So
Yeah. So you got, like, a general sense, but not 100%.
Well, I'm thinking...
Who's to say, they may have blown that one too. You never know, but it's an idea. It's worth a try kind of situation.
Yeah.
Is what he's doing.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm fine with it. If it saves us some
What's
time.
your thought?
I was thinking of sending one of my cloak selves or clone selves to take a look at it just to be on the safe side.
That's going to take too much time. If you want to do it, you can, but I'm ignoring it. Time is of the essence right now. We cannot be
we can't
be too tactical about it.
Right.
We have to book it. So
and we've already started the invasion as well.
With your idea, anytime we pass by a thing, you can send your double down there.
Yeah, you can have your double run in front of us and let us know.
Yeah, so it's like
kind of scout, but we're gonna have to give
everybody give me a deck save.
Oh, for the tunnel caving in.
18.
18. Okay.
Oh no.
You're definitely proficient.
12. Deck save 12.
You're not proficient in dexterity?
He's proficient in the save, but he rolled a 3.
Oh.
12, 18.
Mine's probably 12 as well. But let me double check.
I think yours is intelligence and whiz.
Yeah,
I think
plus
those are your
save?
proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, 15.
Okay. So you two are fine. You get hit in the head with some rocks as you guys feel more strikes happening.
Let's go.
So we're going down. If you want to send your double anytime we come to like because my thought is if we follow this main path through, if you want to throw your double down any like sideway, just
have it run in front of us.
Or just have it run in front of us. That's actually not a bad idea.
It's a diversion.
Yeah. And then if it comes into anything and you see it, like let's say it comes to this cross section and there's enemies there, have them run that way. So then they follow. But have it run far enough ahead that that's what it'll do.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Because I'm going to save my other one for here.
Okay, cool. So let's do that. That's the plan. We're going to book it that way. He's got a double activated. It's going to be in front of us, we'll say 40 feet.
Yeah.
So then we have time to...
Well, you need to find out how...
he's been able to send it like 400 feet before.
Yeah, he can send it a long distance.
Okay.
So just send it like 40, 60 feet ahead.
As long as he can see it, he can control it. Unless he does the whole close his eyes, shut off his...
I can carry you if you need to do that.
Yeah. Piggyback.
I can piggyback. That way you can close your eyes.
All right, I'll piggyback.
So he's jumping on my back. Close his eyes
Give me a
so
strength
we can
check.
focus. And I'll guide
George,
myself.
I'm going to hate myself for asking.
Well, it's just a strength.
Oh, it's a strength. That's right.
How much did I take
16?
for the boulders?
16.
18.
So you hop up on his back. He kind of shakes and wiggles a little bit, trying to like get you situated. But
I
he's
got a
able
backpack.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
got a
able
hair-
to get you like
I got a hairy
locked in.
backpack. So that's what we're doing. So we're going.
You got a bearded backpack. Like my backpack.
Rock and roll, let's go.
All right, so we book it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to run down this way. He's got a double about, we'll say 60 feet, just to give us a little cushion. Ahead, he's got it close so he can see the path. And any enemies that come through, and then we're going to go all the way to this point.
Okay.
A Jedi strength flows from the Force.
Oh, your Jedi strength is
You
about
better
to
not be flowing shit while you're on my back, damn it.
Your Jedi strength is about to get tested. So so that's a plan. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to do that. And then you hear another long toot on the Drakhorn. Just another.
Book it. And
So
we're booking
you guys
it,
are booking it.
we're going.
As you guys get around to here, you can kind of see that this tunnel, leads
Out.
basically out. And you know that that was one of the entrances that you guys had talked about in the planning meeting. So with that, you guys are able to get to this opening, and then you can kind of see it's just a big sinkhole that you guys are at the very bottom of, and then it just climbs up 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate my wings, and then I'm going to carry him up. And then, can I carry both of them up?
No, not at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll carry him up first, and go back down and carry him up.
What happens to my cloaked self?
Huh?
What happens to my double?
It's stuck at the bottom right now. I mean, it can't climb or interact with it.
So it didn't see anything.
No, it was pretty clear. I mean, there was some rubble and some rocks on the way, but nothing.
Oh, bulky, no danger.
No.
All right, so we do that. So again, fly him up, put him up, go back down, grab him, go back up.
Okay. So as you guys get up to the ledge here, you can kind of see this massive structure in the middle. Let's see if I can find. I was going to print off a picture of it, but it's pretty impressive. Let me see. Where is that damn picture? There it is. This is what you guys see.
Oh shit.
Sauron?
No.
Damn near.
I was joking,
Yeah.
by the way.
So that's the structure that you all see in front of you. From the vantage point that you all are at, you don't see any entrances or any doors.
That's this thing right here, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This entire thing, that's what that is. Okay.
Yep. So.
Oh, that's not a great slide.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Like, it's like
I
trying
pushed
to
it
shove
decently
in a
hard,
rice.
but it's just whatever the thing is made of. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, no, it's got rubberized on the
oh,
back.
it's just these don't slide very well either.
Yeah.
Like even with
Oh yeah. No, I love these. These are the spec cases. I get these cases for every phone. They're fucking love. I love those things. They're like 10, 15,
This is
20
vegan.
bucks. And I mean, this thing, I've had this for over 2 years now. And I mean, it's
yeah, the yours.
no, but I don't. I always hated that kind of crap sometimes.
I use it every damn day.
I had one. It would get stuck and pop open in my pocket all the time. I'm like, why?
This clips
Because the
in
thing
like
is-
and locks in.
Yeah, I was gonna say they made it much
Where-
better.
yeah.
Back when I had one, it
They were
would
really
just
good.
pop
Oh, I
open.
bet they would. It's not. It's not that
But
strong.
They probably make it much better now. So as you guys get up there, you see that just massive structure just jutting up above.
Do we not see any entrance ways to get in it from where we're at?
Yeah,
Because I'm going to move up to it then, because we got to get in that structure somehow.
Yeah. So from the vantage point that you guys see here, there's no entrances or
Okay.
windows or nothing like that leading inside.
I am going to...
I saw my wings activated. I want to fly as high as I can to see if there's any, like, upper things that we could possibly get into
And
through.
Okay.
Windows or anything?
So you're just going to fly straight up, or you're going to fly up over it?
Well, I'm going to fly around it, like all the way around to see if there's anything higher up that we could get through. But
Okay.
I'm also going to try to do it as quietly and stealthily as I can.
I'm going to use investigation to see if there's any traps that...
Give me perception check, and then perception as well.
Okay. And I'm going to guide
I didn't
myself on that.
finish.
I know what you were going to try to say.
Really, 20. And it's a good thing, too. I'm proficient in it.
26.
Otherwise, this would be horrible.
So-
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
Okay. So as you are, give me. You said you're going to try and do.
Hey,
it
you can't
stealthy.
complain
Give me
tonight.
stealth.
You have 2 natural 20s tonight.
Yep.
I'm going to do...
Hey, I did good.
I'm
at
gonna do
I
guidance
did
on
good.
Let's
that.
hope
part
it
as
keeps
well.
going for what he's about to see.
Yeah.
I got a 19 on that.
19? Okay. So, as you are doing that,
That's why I saved this for an emergency.
Yeah. I needed mine just in case, even though I rolled the same freaking roll twice.
You just had to make sure it hit.
I had to make sure that hit.
okay.
Because if that guy was able to cry out and get more people in there, it would have been a lot more difficult. Even though I think we could have just blown through everybody, but I'm trying to save resources.
So,
That's kind of what I was trying to do too. So far, I've spent one superiority die. The
Yeah.
whole thing.
so
So I have a lot of things that I can do.
as you're flying around, Vincent, you're doing a quick check. Nothing. You guys don't really see a lot of cultists in this area either. It's pretty much just kind of open. No doors or windows or entrances that you can see. As you start to hook around this way, though, you start to see basically a bit of a structure that looks like a set of doors. Like you can kind of see that it's a giant arching kind of doorway at the very end here.
That's the front door.
Vincent, you don't really see much of anything. While this is going on, though, you all see through the top of the volcano.
Okay.
So you guys are well down in it. You guys see through the top of the volcano itself. So let me see. I think this is the part that this corresponds to. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. So, as you guys are kind of seeing the structure, the caldera is blanketed beneath the bones of hundreds of dead dragons. But that's not the most interesting feature. A mind-numbing structure has pushed up from beneath the tangled bones to tower above the blasted volcano. Partly volcanic ash fused with dragon bones and partly stone imbued and dark magic of the nine hells. The temple of Tiamat is all chaotic angles and jutting buttresses within the snarl of cornices and soaring angulation. You make out 5 asymmetric towers topped by twisted steeples. So basically, each one of these is kind of a tower that comes up.
Okay.
And so, as you guys see that, again, it's in case there's not really much way to get in. You do notice that there is the front door. As you're starting to hook around this way, though, you start to hear a familiar voice yelling your name out there. And what was the first name? What do you know it by?
Mine or?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you start to hear a familiar voice. It's been a long time since you've heard it, yelling your name from right in front of that door. He's like, Tobias, I know you're out there. Why don't you come out and join the party? And as you start to hear that, you see a gold dragonborn in some pretty hefty armor standing in front of the door with a greatsword.
No, but he had battle axes.
Yeah, he had battle axes before.
But he's got a greatsword now. Okay.
Yeah.
Changing shit all the time. All right.
Yep.
So now
you see him, and
I'm assuming that as I'm flying, that I would assume that they're moving.
That's up to them.
But I didn't know what they were
behind
doing.
him.
I thought we had to fly. I didn't know we can get down.
Well, you guys are up. So you guys are up on this flat area here.
We were here. I flew.
So you guys flew up to
down.
where the 22 is at.
So we're
Adam's flying around the perimeter.
Yeah.
Right, but I didn't
You guys
know.
can just walk.
We can walk it. Okay, I'll kind of try to hang back, but like kind of keep up to where I'm not alone.
And I was investigating to see if there was a way in.
Yeah, you were keeping an eye out, and you didn't see anything of a way in.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll keep right behind door 16.
Also, while you guys are doing this travel, you can see through the top of the volcano, and there's just breath weapons going off, dragons flying everywhere, chromatics, metallics.
Yeah.
Like, they are going at it. Like, the clouds themselves look like they're just fighting one another. You can see, fire breath weapons, and lightning, and acid, and frost breath, just all kinds of different anarchy going on in the air. Dragons of different sizes fighting and gnawing at each other. Some are falling, some are climbing, and they're diving at each other. It's just anarchy going on. You see a couple of flaming airships. Some of them are doing all right, and they're firing harpoons and different weapons at the dragons. A couple of them are on fire, kind of crashing down. You kind of see them just disappearing behind the top edge of the volcano. Just anarchy going on in the air.
Could possibly a bear crush part of the wall to get us in?
No.
That's up to you.
Try.
If you want to try it.
Right.
But you also, as you are coming around, he's in the air, you two are on the ground, you start to hear the familiar voice of a gold dragonborn that used to be part of your party yelling his name to come and join the party.
So
I go stealthily and check it out.
Okay. You're just going to keep hooking around. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
I'll give you one too.
Cool.
29.
Nice.
Not 29, but not bad.
14. 29.
his lowest is a 24 on that.
15.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's good for wizard.
Yeah. So, what we will do is, I'll take a quick second.
Tune the cracks of the...
Alright. So you guys are hooking around.
Oh, yeah, we're hookers.
Oh, dirty hookers at that.
Yeah, probably at this point. Yeah.
That's how I like it. Alright, so we'll basically say that you guys are hooking around and coming up about the area of this 23. So that's what we're going to utilize is this like top section here.
Gotcha.
All right.
So let's see, these are 10 foot, so it's about 30. We'll say.
Now, how beefy have you turned him into? Is this not a one-on-one that I could have, or is this going to?
It's up to you.
That's gonna be a bitch.
Next to him, you see a couple of lackeys that you both recognize. Vincent, you're being stealthy.
Yes.
In the open, you see a. Oh, let me go get. I think I've got this figure over here, which is actually funny because it's the one that Adam started painting that time.
I just hope we don't see his freaking monk.
Oh, we're not dealing with.
I want to fight Mark.
No, he's not going to.
No.
I don't want to mess with his Vorpal table leg.
The Vorpal table leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him basically right up there. And then we'll just say. So, yeah.
And this is like the entrance area to.
Yeah, this is the entrance, like the doorway in. So that's one door. And then this is the other door.
Gotcha.
So all we have to do is to fight this guy and get in.
Yep.
This and the two other guys.
Yeah, so.
You need to find a 3D model for that temple so you can print it.
Oh my god, that'd be. I'll see if I can model it one day. My damn self.
That'd be pretty neat. That's a really cool architectural structure.
So actually he's a little scooted up more. But so Adam, you're basically flying around that way. We'll just say you two are right behind. And he's just standing there, he's got
Rip.
two lackeys.
Well, you can...
That Vincent recognizes as the two that ended up killing him at the caravan.
Don't you mean the one?
No.
No. Remember, one got on their
One
knees
fought you, and then the
and
other
pushed you
helped.
over, and then the other one jumped on top and slit your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You see both of them sitting there with him. So.
Or is that woman?
Yep. Yeah, one's the chick and the other one's that guy. So you see both of them, and you see, I can't remember what his damn character's name was.
Game of Thrones, the older brother of Daenerys. What was it? Not Viserius, the other one.
Viserys?
The one that died in the rebellion.
Rhaegar?
Rhaegar, yeah.
Rhaegar,
I think
that's what it was.
it's Rhaegar was the...
Yeah,
the
so
name
you
was
see the gold dragon
Or
born.
Rogar. It's R-H-O-G-A-R,
Yeah.
but it's potato.
Yeah, you see him, and the door behind him is just cracked open a little bit, but not much. And so you see him standing there, and he's just like, I know you're out there. Come to me.
That's what she said.
Yes.
All right, so I see them, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to purposely land so they turn and their backs to them.
Okay.
So they don't see them. So I'm going to land, and I'm going to land... shit, what's the range on it? I'm going to land about... We'll say about 80 feet from them.
So we'll just use. yeah, so you land, they kind of turn to you. So you two, I mean, you're a little further distance out this way, but I just put you guys right there just for the sake of this right now. I'd say you guys are probably a good 100 feet, like, off to this side, unless you guys want to get closer, that's up to you.
I'd like to be closer than 100 feet.
How far do you want to see you?
50, 60 feet.
50, 60? Okay. So we'll just say...
And I just don't want to be like right up in the mix.
Yeah.
But I'd still like to kind of sneak up in the. Oh, I mean, we didn't have to go all the way out there, but it is what it is, I guess.
We're gonna need the space.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll tell you now, you guys are not about to fight just yet.
I don't know who's mask this is, but.
That's the licenses.
Gotcha.
Stand it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
was running into. I can do it.
There we go. Much better.
There we go.
Teamwork.
All right.
Yeah, makes the dream work.
So, as that's happening, you land. You guys are, you said 80?
I was 80. They didn't say it.
Yeah, like 50.
He wants to be at least within 100 feet or so.
50. This is 50.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he's... So he's 100 feet?
No, I'm 80.
He's 80 feet from Rogar.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll stay the same distance away then. Just
Yeah,
kind of
80.
back. Yeah.
Okay. So,
And then
and you can be
yeah.
right up next to him.
Yeah, because I was wanting to stay a little bit behind Dorsick, so...
Yeah. And then if you want to be back, move like...
I just want to be
a little
out of
bit.
their visual range. I don't want to...
Well, that's why I landed there, so they turn.
Yeah. So, as that's taking place, you land and you guys are coming around the corner. You hear you land and you just hear Roger. He's like, I knew you were here. I've been looking for this day for a long time since I left the group. Joining the cult was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. You ended up taking on Cyan Wrath, ended up killing your own brother. This time, I'm gonna end you. But before I get to it, I'm gonna have to let my beloved come out and see what she decides of you. And as he says that, out of the door...
This is getting dark.
Out of the door...
Is she a DC villain? And
Comes
just,
I know
a-
what he's doing. I think I know.
and just calling it
a
Deadpool.
black entity like this.
Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. What color is it?
Black?
Yep.
It is black.
He just-
Is it what I think it is?
It's not what you said. You
Yeah.
have no idea what this fucking thing
Yeah.
is.
No, I don't.
I do.
So, out from there...
Essentially, it's a demon dragon.
I'm not going to look at the stats. I just want to read about it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
When you're finished, could I?
They're those motherfuckers are a bitch.
So, out of that door... What size is that creature?
Where would it be at?
Stats. Just look at the stats, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Medium.
Medium. Okay, I need it. We shall simply use...
Like the black ones like that are very assassin-y. The red are like the warriors. The blue are like
We'll
spellcasters.
just use this.
And then like they're I can't remember what the white and the green were.
So, this entity walks up behind Rogar and starts to, like, put a hand over his shoulder. She's like, "Thank you, my beloved. I've been wanting to get revenge on this whelp ever since he killed me the last time.
Oh, it's raising me.
Due to Tiamat, I was given the opportunity to return to gain her favor.
Damn, you were right. Shit is hitting the fan. Shit just got real.
Because of that, I'm going to end you You took my Cyan Wrath from me, as well as my great sword. I wish for retribution, and I will have it today. As that starts to take place.
Can I have some fun?
Go.
As I'm hearing this, I'm gonna very, very rudely and very, very blatantly. So are we fighting sometime today, or are you just gonna bore me to death?
Well, since you want to be so impudent.
Well, I'll deal with you later. I got some business with him. So, Rogar, I mean, if you want a tango, I've got my dancing shoes on. But if you want to gang attack me because you have no honor, which I know you pride yourself on that, come at me. But if you want to have your own revenge, I'm right here.
I'll gladly give you what you desire. This is going to be fun. But just in case, we'll add a little extra to it. And as he does this, he raises his hands up. You hear flapping come down. A red dragon lands there. Right, red dragon lands here. And then a black dragon. Vincent, give me a...
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Give me a... What do I usually do?
You make
Give me
it...
a wisdom.
It was,
It was a wisdom save.
No, it was nothing. It was nothing. You won't let me roll. You won't let me roll
I
first.
think it was a wisdom save.
hang on.
What was it?
I don't remember the save. I thought it was just a skill thing. No, I do think it was a wisdom.
Yeah, it was a wisdom save.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
When you
So you have to roll a wisdom save.
now it's wisdom save.
No, saves are up. When he says
save.
skill check, these are your skills. Attribute checks are here. So if he says a wisdom check, you use this number. If he says a wisdom save, you use that number.
I was pretty much scared. Okay, so I got to roll for my life.
Yeah. Eric, he's never rolled higher than a 4 on any time this has happened.
Oh, wow. He did there.
13.
I don't think that's enough either. He's failed every roll.
So,
At least it's better than
You fail it.
are you going to use your inspiration?
Vincent, this is pass or fail. This is pass or fail. This isn't
Roll another
like,
one. Take
it's better or worse. It's pass fail.
it's worse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So what was your other one?
13.
13.
Now it's 9.
No, you take the highest.
Okay,
Yeah.
13.
So, with that, you see a very familiar black dragon with a massive scar land on the far side of Rezmir. She, you hear her talking to Tiamat, saying that she's basically Rezmir reincarnated by Tiamat and sent from the 9 hells back to kill you guys.
Off the record, real quick, is this all of our ancient enemies rolled into one right here?
No, it's Rezmir, it's Wes's character, it's the guys who killed you. The Black Dragon you can't stand. The only enemy who person doesn't have an enemy is him, Brandon, and Matt. Because Matt and the 3 of them haven't really made enemies. We've made a fuck ton. Like, I've lost count how many we've made.
From the top of the tower, you also
You alright over there?
You also see a familiar blue dragon just kind of land
Oh, there's Brandon's enemy.
on the top of the spire. So that one just kind of floats in and lands on top of one of the 5 spires.
Eric, I turned to you and I said this whispering, we're gonna need more men.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. No, we're gonna need a bigger one.
A lot more men.
So with that, so those land. Orsic over there, you kind of see him just
Twitching.
You just kind of see him twitching. He's grabbing his daggers.
I'm very like, I'm not gonna make it blatant to where they can see the tell, but it's like a back of my mind thing. I'm like, God damn it.
Tiamat is like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah. Not what I have to fight, but like, damn it, is he gonna run up and do something stupid again?
So, with that, so that's pretty much everything for here. As this is taking place, the red dragon lands, the black dragon lands. This one loses his mind. He's going. He's just losing his mind over there. You can kind of tell. You're standing next to him, and you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Like, you see him just acting completely deranged.
Have you ever seen Who Framed Roger
He's
Rabbit?
doing the same thing he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
It's like when it's like when Roger Rabbit drinks alcohol. That's what he's looking like right. Or no, when what's happening in Roger Rabbit is like that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's having a seizure.
So as this takes place, those two dragons land. He's losing his mind. You're standing next to him. He's over. 3 portals open up right behind Tiamat.
Oh, this is gonna be
And
fun.
you feel a large thud, like right behind you, like on top of you. And then you just feel like arms just grab you and lift you up.
Me?
Yes. Before you have time to react, you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
I'm getting nickel and dime to death here. Yeah.
But the only thing you hear is, no bones. No bones.
Who the is this my troll buddies? Hey!
A couple of trolls pop down out of portals right behind you two.
Yay! I love my troll buddies. I made friends with these guys in the last book.
Yeah, you guys see 3 portals open up. One troll guy pops down there. The other one. The third portal opens up.
It's just Gillum giving us all his rejects.
And a mecha steps out from it.
Oh, that's from the tower. From that guy. What?
And you see McMorning pop his head out and he's like, thought you could use a little help? You guys enjoy the stacking of the castle there. And he just pulls back and the portals close up. And yeah, so this mecha, you even recognize it because it was the one from the
Tower.
temple zone.
Yeah.
I've got to show you this. I'm telling you, this dungeon in WoW is like literally the epitome of that tower. Like the narration of it. It's like, we have another challenger. I'll see if I can figure something out.
But yeah, so you two see like a troll drop down, picks him up, and is
Just
like
hugging him.
Tiamat. Unfortunately, he's a troll, so they're not the greatest. So he's a little bit dumb. So he ends up crushing him a little bit.
Put me down. I love you too, buddy.
So
Can you put me down, please?
yeah. So that is pretty much that. But you also start hearing Cowabunga!
Oh, jeez. We have Ninja Turtles coming?
And you see Harshnag jump down, take a couple of leaps, and grab the red dragon.
This is going to get interesting quick.
And he's like, I'll give you guys as much help as I can. I'll take the big one. So
That's what she said.
everybody roll me some initiative.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll start next.
21.
21.
Oh, come on. 15.
I was going to say, if Eric beats you, damn, boy.
You said 21. What you have, Eric?
7.
7. And then Vincent,
15.
Okay.
After rolled 2 nat 20s on 2 initiative rolls, he then rolled a 15.
What can I say? I rolled good in the beginning of this round, and then I rolled terrible.
Alright, so Let me see.
Why do I have a feeling Vince is going to be picking a fight with a black dragon?
No, I'm gonna go like shoot, and then
Oh, no, he's going to be beelining for that black dragon.
But I first want to kill these two.
No, he's making you be. You didn't roll high enough to make a choice.
What?
Yeah.
No.
He's going to kill himself again.
But this time I can't come back.
Well,
You can come back. You guys still have the curse.
I also
don't die because it keeps hurting us, dopey.
Yeah, that
Sure,
would be
Doc.
the shitty part.
Yeah.
That would supremely be the shitty part.
I have a potion of animal friendship.
I don't think that's going to work on a dragon. Is that what we're calling it for the night too, or is that
Yeah,
what?
we'll go ahead and pause there. So that way, next session, because this fight is not going to be short.
Oh, really? Really? I wonder what the fucking dead giveaway on that was. Jesus Christ. This isn't going to be short. Oh, I thought it was only going to take 5 minutes.
Technically, it might only take 5 minutes in wild time.
Oh, yeah.
Or not
Game
wild time.
time.
D&D time.
In actual game time.
Yeah, till I burst into flames.
You always burst into flames, you dope.
No, I get eaten. I get.
Vincent, acid, by the way. Red's fire, black's acid.
Yep.
And I
So you're not going to burst into flames. You're going to
How
melt.
much did you have, Vince? What was your roll again?
15?
Yes, 15.
Be the black.
That's what she said. Why is it got to be black?
Why gotta be black? Black is better. If you do it right, you can hit the back of the teeth in one hit.
But George,
Wait, there's teeth in her ass?
George, don't I get a choice because I also see 2 of my other enemies?
Vincent,
Yep.
you've had... The thing you have to understand is it's part of your backstory. Your history is with this black dragon.
Yeah.
Those are just people you've met while we've been adventuring. So the black dragon is going to carry more weight
I know
with
that.
your frustration. So, no.
What did you roll? 21, right?
21, yeah. I had 21.
Alright. So, Reznir.
You should take Brian and Matt, tell them to roll initiative. Say, hey, when you play, roll initiative.
Yeah.
And Matt be like, oh, damn it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, there's Reznir, Rogar, Black Dragon, Red Dragon.
This is not going to be pretty.
Really? What gave it away? Could it be the 3 dragons?
You're 13 on trying to not attack the black dragon with my giveaway.
Yeah, that was... But, so what we'll do next time as well is you guys will gain control of one of each of these. So one of you can have troll, and then I'll figure out what the mech is going to be.
Okay.
Well,
I'm definitely going to take one of the trolls because they're my buddies.
Yeah.
They my boys.
I'm sorry, I gotta take a picture of this.
Oh, that's fine.
Now, can I see those demon things? Because I know the roles of each one of them. Because this one's an assassin.
Yep.
The blue is the mage. The red is the warrior. But I keep forgetting what the green and the white were.
Green was like what's it, like druidic? Kind of like caster type, I thought.
Hmm.
And then the white.
I'll have to look at. Do you have the book? I'll look at the book.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Unless you want to do your closeout now.
Yeah, we'll just close this
It's
up.
in Mordecai's thing.
Yeah, it's in Alright. Thanks everybody for joining us. We will come back in 2 weeks. You will see the culmination of this giant epic battle take place. A lot of fun.
of death.
See how this one's gonna probably. Hopefully, if we can get all the adventurers in, then that will help even the playing field a little bit. And then
A little.
Good luck.
So we'll see how that one pans out next time around. But thank you guys for joining us. Hope everybody had fun. We definitely did. Again, this is the Rise of Tiamat campaign that we are currently running. So thank everybody for coming along. 2 weeks, which will be March.
Isn't it?
29.
March 29th. March 29th. Come back,
2022.
2022. Come back and join us. We will get this underway, and then
we're gonna wait 8 years
it ends up.
finish.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be
I'm
epic.
joking.
Lots of anarchy going on. So thank you guys. Y'all take it easy. Have a good week.
All right, so I found the video.